So, this wasn't supposed to be my first YouTube video. um, I had other things that I wanted to talk about or show you guys or share with you guys. But it's the first of the year. Today is actually January 1st. I'm currently at work, but this was really on my heart, really heavy today. For some reason, every year, those first few days of the year are a bit weird for me emotionally. It's a bit interesting, kind of, I guess, processing feelings. What happens now? Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? What are we letting go of? What are we keeping? What stays? What are we proud of? What do we need to change? And so in all the evaluations and all the thinking, it just kind of leaves me emotionally in a weird space, you know? And one of the big things that's been on me as of lately is love. I'm sure this is something I probably need to discuss in therapy, I'm sure. But I'm 34. I've never been in a relationship. I've been in some situationships that have been quite toxic, and I needed to heal from those things. But I've never been someone's boyfriend, someone's partner. And I'm excited and ready for that. But I also am questioning, am I really excited and ready for that? Or is it because I've been in Jacksonville for the past year and I'm just kind of lonely? I don't have friends here. I'm not really close to my family here. I don't really do much. I don't really go out. So it's usually just work, gym, church, grocery store, and home, right? The most interaction I have is with my coworkers and my mom and my sister. And so a part of me is are you just lonely and bored? Or are you truly excited and ready for love, to give love, to be in love, to share love, to just go through that journey of getting to know someone, dating with intention? And what does dating with intention look like for you, you know? I think the scary part for me is making sure that I don't, or not scary, but being aware and mindful that I don't take my past and carry it into my future. A lot of us do that. I think a lot of times people are afraid to commit, people are afraid to date, people are afraid to ask you on a date or shoot their shot or move past the talking phase because of all their past trauma, all their past hurt. People want to be loved, but they don't want to do this again. Whatever that is, they're just I don't want to do this again. I don't want to risk this again. I don't want to waste this time. And a lot of times it's not wasted time. It's lessons that need to be learned to make you stronger, but we don't always. The hurt sometimes can be louder than the lesson. The first guy that I ever was talking to I kind of held on to him for a long time just because I was insecure and I didn't know my worth, and I didn't know that I didn't think that I could have better. I wasn't shown or told that I could do better or have better. He had these beautiful brown eyes, and he was so sweet when he was sweet. But when he wasn't, the simplest things would just make him just disrespectful, and he was verbally and emotionally abusive. I'm never gonna be anything. You're stupid. You're not gonna find anybody else better than me. You're not gonna be happy anywhere. Just really, really tore me down. And then a friend came into my life as a friend, as chosen family, as a mentor, got really close to me and took advantage of being close to me. I remember sitting in a space where a conversation had to be had with him and his husband, at the time his boyfriend. And he looked that man in his face and said, I saw an easy target and I took it. I manipulated him to get what I wanted, and I got it. And that crushed me. And I take responsibility for some of it. Let me be very clear that I'm not just saying that it was all his fault. I allowed my insecurity and my lack of self-worth and accountability and whatever else played a part, and I allowed that to rule and reign and win. And so the results of that, I lost a friend. I lost several friends. I lost important pieces of me, or I gave up important pieces of me. I gave up some value, but lessons were learned. After that, I was in a situation. He was tall. There was an innocence about him. Like when he laughed, it was like the laughter of a child. It had this innocence about it. It was so beautiful when he laughed, and he was just gentle and slightly shy and quiet. But he was broken. He was damaged. His family really did a work on him, and I thought that he needed someone like me. I'm a good person. I can fix it. I can support him. I can help him through this thing. And it's like, how can you help somebody when you don't even believe in yourself? How you gonna believe in people when you don't believe in yourself? And play fighting turned into punching and smacking, and the final straw was him choking me in church. I think this was like 2019. He choked me in church. And we had only been kicking it for like a month. And then the last person that I remember talking to, and I could have been in these situationships with more people, but life has a way of blocking out trauma, but sometimes only remembering trauma. So my memory is interesting. But the last guy, he wasn't even my type. The person that was on the app was not the person that showed up at my door. Heavily filtered. But I was just like, he's giving me attention. He act like he want me, you know, like, so I just stuck it through. And I stuck it through for so long that I actually really did end up liking him and considered, let's just give it a shot. Let's try to make it official. And so before I got ready to propose the idea of making it official, we were in like a Zaxby's drive-thru one day, and we were just sitting in the car, and I just randomly said, it blurted out. I wasn't even thinking, it just fell out of my mouth. I said, why do you like me? And he said, I settled for you. You're not my type, but you're indecisive. You never know what you want, so I can always get what I want from you. But you're not really my type. I settled for you. And the funny part about that is, it's no fun when the rabbit has the gun. Okay? Because I settled for him as well, but this is what it feels like to be settled for. And so in all of these experiences, I learned some really valuable lessons. And I think that me coming back to Jacksonville, and we'll talk about that later, but me coming back to Jacksonville and going through therapy and finding an amazing church and really being stripped of everything and only having myself and God to rely on, I've learned so much about myself. I'm grateful to say that I love myself. I like myself. I believe in myself. And so I can confidently say, I deserve the best. I deserve everything in love that God has for me. I am capable. I am able. I can be and I will be an amazing boyfriend, an amazing fiance, an amazing husband, a potential father. I used to always want to be a father. Like I used to always want kids, but as I kind of look at life, look at our government, look at our world, I'm almost like, do I want to bring a child into this? You know? So that's where the potential, I'm kind of on the fence with kids just because people shouldn't have to live in this kind of world that we live in. Like, we need more love, more peace, more kindness, right? But I desire a love that doesn't feel forced. I desire a love that doesn't feel exhausting. I desire a love that excites you to be scared. It excites you to jump. It excites you to try. where there's grace, where there's patience. I've never been in a relationship before, so for me, all these things will be new, and so I'm excited to learn, to figure it out, to grow with somebody, and if it doesn't work out, we can end it with class, with grace, with respect, and take the lessons from it. And when I say something that excites you, that it scares you, it's like people have been through so much, been cheated on, and had these traumatic experiences. I want what we have to make you excited to say, I want to be with you. I want to take this further. I want to go further. I want to try different things. Or what, just be excited about dating, But I know that I am deserving of this, and I can have this, and I will have this. I believe in myself like that. I believe there is a man that plays the game mutually, in a sense of, I don't want to always drive the car. I don't want to always take charge. I gotta shoot my shot, plan the dates, be creative, ask you to make it official, ask how you're feeling, ask how we're doing, ask you to be my boyfriend, ask you to be my fiance, plan the wedding, compliment you, gas you up, support you, be there for you, love on you, be interested in you. What's your favorite color? When's your birthday? What makes you happy? What makes you sad? Meet my family. I don't want to do all of that and you're not doing anything. No, it shouldn't be stressful. I don't want to be in a relationship or I don't even want to be in a talking phase and a getting to know somebody phase where the whole time I'm like, do they like me? Am I doing a good job at this? Am I interesting to them? Do they want to be with me? Are they into, I don't want to have all these questions that trigger or encourage doubt, that encourage a lack of confidence and self-esteem and self-worth. I'm not saying love is easy, but I do believe that love, liking, getting to know someone, having an interest in someone is just worth trying. I don't want God to be awkward. I don't want prayer to be awkward. Because one thing everybody in my circle knows, I'm gonna pray. I love God. I don't want that to be weird. So, I'm excited. I want to date. But there is that establishment of is it time to date? Are you ready to date, or are you just lonely and need some attention? And I've also been by myself this whole year, without my friends and things, that I love myself by myself. Do I love myself in the company of others? That's a real question. I genuinely think that I'm a handsome guy. And I've never been able to say that until 2 minutes ago. I'm a handsome guy. I'm a nice guy. I have great moral standards, character. I love my friends. I love God. I love my family. I'm doing the work. I'm passionate about something. I believe in something. I have fire about something. Just want to make sure I'm doing it right. So that's love for me. I don't know why I chose to share this. Maybe it'll help somebody else. Or maybe my man will be out there and see this. I'm excited for love. I'm excited to date with intention. I'm excited to give it a try. I just pray that it's worth it and that I will not be distracted by the feelings. Because when it comes to boys, I'm like a little girl. Boys are just my weakness. It don't make I'm saying boys, I'm a grown man. Men are my weakness. I get so, how the girls used to be over the mindless behavior, and what of little groups, okay, we'll go even older, how the girls used to be over New Edition and Boys to Men. That's how I am with men. they just make me weak. Black men, just, oof. But I don't want to be so boy crazy that I lose the voice of God, that I lose myself, that I forget about others, that I forget about my journey, my mission, my destination, my goals, you know? But I'm excited. I'm excited. Just want to make sure I do it right. Cheers to the new year and getting so many things to try and the ability to start again. Every year that we're on earth, every year that goes by, we get to start again or keep going. I think it's beautiful. Cheers to the new year and welcome to my YouTube channel.